You know that statue in the desert thing that's been going around on social media right before the Game Awards? Apparently, that was for Larian's new game announcement, Divinity. Larian, of course, is the team that made Baldur's Gate 3 recently. To my knowledge, there have been other titles with Divinity in Larian's lineup, but in this one, it's just Divinity, no 1 or 2 or Original Sin. I'm not sure if that's to denote that this is like some new branch of their universe or what, but we'll see. Wait, is that bell? Oh, the bell is part of Larian's watermark on YouTube. Okay. Oh, but this looks like Larian though. I mean, I've only played Baldur's Gate 3, but it looks like the same sort of cinematic style. I haven't played any of the Divinity games. I'm not sure what sort of universe they take place in. Celebration? Oh. This looks like some worship ritual. Sacrifice ritual? Oh, there were like 3 planets in the sky. Oh god. Is that guy the king? He's got a crown. Well, there's multiple people. There's like other people on the other ones too. Ooh. Ooh. He already has a brand on his chest. Whoa, okay. There was some intercourse happening there. I don't know if I can show that. Ooh! Ooh! What the hell? Ew! 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 Woo! When something was within the body? Within that person? Wait, that's the same guy? What the hell? Oh, and that's what the statue is. Oh. That's interesting. Divinity.com. Oh. That doesn't seem to be what the people expect to happen, because they were like happily festiving away when they were burning the dude. And look, his face was normal here, but then by the end, he's got like markings on his cheek and stuff. Yeah, that's an extra marking that wasn't there before, and there's like, oh, the bone. Oh god. Oh, I think YouTube is gonna get real mad at this one. Yeah, my first thought is maybe they're sacrificing somebody to appease gods or something like that. Some ancient ritual. I thought I saw, there was a scene that showed there were people in the other 2 as well. Feel like I saw that. Yeah, they're torturing the hell out of him. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it here. They've only burnt this middle one. And then that's something they were expecting, but then whatever happened afterwards, they were not expecting that. They all started running away, and we ended up with this human statue. A human statue thing. With like a creepy eye in the middle. This might be kind of an early announcement though. There's no release date, there's no gameplay, so I don't think we should, spend too much time thinking about it for now. Do we have any more details? RPG with greater breadth and depth than ever before. It just says RPG. What if you go to Divinity.com? The gods are silent. Welonz bleeds. New powers stir. No, it just shows the trailer again. Press pack? No, usually that just shows like logos and stuff. Okay. Huh, the gods are silent. The city is named Welonz? Yeah, maybe they're trying to do something to appease the gods, but they say... Well, if they were trying to appease the gods, the appearance of the statue doesn't seem to say, hey, we're appeased and we're gonna protect you from now on. So understandably, the villagers, the citizens, don't seem too happy about that. I think Larian's reputation after Baldur's Gate 3 is that they could probably do anything, and a whole bunch of us, including me, is just gonna play it. So no question here. I'm expecting this to be a CRPG just like Baldur's Gate 3, but I did see some people question whether that was a thing set in stone, because, I mean, even right here on the website, it just says RPG, so maybe not a set in stone, or maybe they just don't think the average person knows what a CRPG is. This trailer definitely went all out with the cinematics and all, can't imagine it was cheap, and I think they made it a point to be ultra visceral. The violence, the literal tearing from limb to limb, the sex. Personally, that stuff doesn't really... Well, I worry a little bit about it from like the YouTube end, because there's a limit to what I can show here. I don't know if this video is gonna be okay. Maybe like, they'll get mad at me. But, I don't think that makes the game better or worse, so it's the decision they've gone for. They very clearly say this is for an adult audience, which from some aspect I think is actually kind of admirable because it's not the mainstream thing to do. If you want your game to have the most mass appeal, you want to make it most palatable and make it appealing for parents to buy for their kids for Christmas. But then again, Baldur's Gate 3 sort of defied everybody's expectations and came up to meteoric levels of popularity, despite nobody ever thinking a classic RPG could achieve that level of popularity. So I think they've earned the trust of people to believe in whatever they want to do. And I trust them. One thing I might want to think about for the future is, I know Larian has a tendency to put their games in early access first, so players can help give feedback and help polish it and all that. I don't know at this point if I would want to do that, because I played Baldur's Gate 3 when it was full release and it was a pleasant experience from beginning to end, but early access, you play a little bit, there's no ending, you come back years later and you forget everything. So I'm not sure about that yet. If you have any bright ideas, suggestions on that front, I would love to hear it. And I'd love to know what you thought about this trailer too. Are you like super duper hyped? And people who played Divinity Original Sin, I'm very curious like what the relation of this is to those games too. Is the statue or is any of the lore that we're seeing here some known quantity of that universe? Would be good to know.